Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who are teaching this truth in sincerity. And a shout out to Yakims out there on the four corners of the earth proclaiming this truth. Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, Barakatah. So, take a good look here at the fires here in California, as well as other things that are going on, and how we are getting closer to everyone receiving the MOTB. As you can see, the infrastructure is very much set up. A lot of the stuff I wasn't able to share on the YouTube portion of this, so you just have to tune into BitChute to get the fullness of it. But nonetheless, though, it's on blockchain, it's digital, and that's why they want you to get rid of cash, and that's why they're saying there's a coin shortage. Also, everybody can be traced and tracked, your every movement. Can a microscopic tag be implanted in everyone to track their every movement? Famous words by Joe Biden prior to him being the vice president. Well, anyhow, this is Agenda Free TV, which a lot of us are subscribed to him. Some are, but he has excellent coverage.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is Steve Lookner with Agenda Free TV. We are here to bring you live continuing coverage, well, continuing since last night, of the Caldor fire as it threatens South Lake Tahoe and also the community south of it, Myers. And we're going to bring you the latest updates here. We're going to read your comments and questions on the air. You can write to me on the air at Lookner on Twitter is where you can reach me, at Lookner on Twitter. And thanks so much to our moderators for being here in our chat rooms today. I really appreciate it. Moderators. So I am going to turn on the scanner right now. That's what I'm going to do first.
You're on from Incident 41 from 4925 Pine Tree Drive is requesting a 1021.
I'm going to turn down the scanner a little bit. Hopefully the volume is okay. Yes, KCRA on YouTube.
Thank you.
KCRA on YouTube is showing a helicopter shot of the fire. So where we are talking about is, if I can zoom out here, there, Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe here. Nevada. Nevada here, California here. There is South Lake Tahoe, a resort town. You know what? I'm going to have to switch scanners. I thought the Caldor Fire Operations Scanner had fixed their noise issue, but it seems like they don't. So I need to switch scanners. There's a different scanner which I think has the same information, but it's not as much static. They're having a static problem that they're supposed to fix today on the Caldor Fire Operations Scanner. So let me just try the other scanner. Sorry, I thought they maybe had fixed it, but they're still having those noise issues. So let me switch to the other scanner so it's not crazy static the whole time.
I'm going to fast forward a little bit because, you know, there's a lot here. He does very extensive work. We don't have 2.5 hours, obviously. But there's some of the fire right there.
So again, that might be Myers technically, but it just shows you how close the fire is to the houses.
Contact him direct. He's being sequenced right now between tanker drops with Charlie 1, so just work it out with him on the north side of the fire.
I'm going to check the volume.
Roosevelt, stand by, he's in the ditch.
So again, that might be Myers technically, but it just shows you how close the fire is to the houses. I was just turning down that scanner a little bit.
Cross the one closest to Kirkwood. I'm going to cross to that saddle. I'm going to end up with a turning drop. Should be able to the retardant real well, but we're at start point. There's the heavier smoke down in the bowl.
So I'm just checking some different sources here. Ooh, hey, look! Now this is an update, but about Kirkwood, which is in the southeast flank. Rob Webb. Oh, I don't know if he's there. It looks like he's actually. I don't know if he found this on the web. He's not a reporter. He says increased activity on Dangberg Drive in Kirkwood. More trucks going up and down. 3 fine gents from CAL FIRE checking out our house a few minutes ago. Oh, I guess he has a house in the Kirkwood area. Kirkwood is down here. We're talking about Myers and South Lake Tahoe, but Kirkwood is somewhere down here. I have to find it now. Where is Kirkwood? It's on Google Maps. Now I can't find it. There's Nebelhorn, Phillips, Kirkwood. Oops. Oh, Kirkwood's down here. Oops. So it's further to the south. South Lake Tahoe and Myers here. Kirkwood further south down here. That's where he is. Kirkwood. There's Kirkwood right there, down here. So that's the guy who just posted that. That's where he lives, down here. Whereas we're focusing on up here. Lauren says Kirkwood is where the planes are. If we go to flight radar, yeah, the planes are near Kirkwood right now. There's Kirkwood. There's one tanker plane. That's a tanker. There's not even that many aircraft in the air here that I see. There's this plane, which is a CAL FIRE plane, which just keeps circling around. I assume that's not even dumping anything. Then there's a tanker that just flew by. Then there's a helicopter here, and I don't know if that's a firefighting helicopter or just like a observation helicopter or a TV helicopter, and that's it for right now.
As you can see, they're not even really trying to put out the fire. The idea was to burn California and to get people into FEMA centers, to go to FEMA.
Near South Lake Tahoe and Myers. But I heard there's got to be some reason that they're not flying there. If anybody sees that, please let me know. Meteorologist Andy Moffat. He's showing what we were talking about before. Current view of wind speeds. Red number is current wind gusts. Currently blowing out of the southwest. Note the 41 mile an hour gust near Kirkwood and gusts over 20 in the Tahoe Basin. Yeah, he's looking at what we were looking at. So we were just showing you the wind gusts, the recent wind gusts from the Tahoe Basin. Here. And this is more than last night. We were not seeing these kind of winds last night. These are recent gusts. 21, 18, 19, 17. He saw a 41 down by Kirkwood. Actually, down here, there's a 51. 51 by Kirkwood, gust. Recently.
So there you go. Then they're letting those gusts destroy everything. Because that's what it's all
Myers.
about.
Some of our viewers say that the agricultural inspection station is in Myers, which would be, I don't know where in Myers. But I don't like seeing all that fire on 50.
Yeah, how are you going to evacuate if Highway 50 is closed? 50 is the only way back into California unless you go up 395, but then you'll be headed to the fucking Dixie Fire.
So that would be 8950 Junction is here. Oh, there's a watercraft inspection station. Anyways, so maybe he's somewhere like around here. 89 and 50 intersection is here.
So you drive out of one
So a
fire,
number of
just
people
go
are
into
claiming
another
that-
fire.
Oh, well, he said he's west of the agricultural inspection station, right?
Because it's quite obvious
he said
you can't go back on
this is just west of
50.
the agricultural inspection point by about 15 minutes westbound. He's west of the agricultural station on 50. So that's 50. If you go 15 minutes to the west, so he's like back, he might be back in here somewhere. Because people are saying the agricultural inspection station is here. So sounds like he's somewhere in here, right? Which makes sense because there was fire there yesterday. But my point is, he's seeing a bunch of active fire in here, and the wind will take that fire towards the valley.
Yeah. It's going to be very hard to get back to Sacramento if you decided to go there that weekend.
I see watercraft inspection station.
There's
Anyway,
Highway
I'm not going to worry
89.
about it right now.
Which junctures to 50.
Again, he said he's about 15 minutes to the agricultural inspection station. So on 50. The 50 is in here. So that's certainly concerning video. Again, there's no audio on it, but he's showing this active fire right next to 50. He said media left quickly after it started working up behind us. And he posted this about 5 minutes ago. So that's looking down. So I assume that's looking down into the valley because behind him is looking up. Up would be back to the west. Well, but it depends on what angle it's at. Anyways, maybe he reposted this. Let's see if he reposted it. That would be helpful. Maybe he reposted it with audio. No, it looks like he took down that video. This is from 25 minutes ago. Look at this. A look from US 50. We are just west of the agricultural inspection station point near Myers, which miraculously lost no homes last night as the fire ripped through Christmas Valley.
That's Upper Truckee is fine right now. This is nowhere near Truckee. Rich, Upper Truckee is fine right now. This is nowhere near Truckee.
So you get the general idea, though. They're just letting it burn and continue to destroy more places, because that's what they do. They don't really fight fires anymore. They just kind of stage them. Kind of like the whole world is a stage, right? Lake Tahoe evacuees watching weekend with hope as fire slows down. So, okay, the fire slowed down a little bit because you don't have all those gusts. I'm not sure how you do this. I think this is the button. Yeah. Yeah, see, they really just dig brush and all that. They don't really fight fires. Because if they did, obviously, this would have been out a long time ago. Tens of thousands of South Lake Tahoe residents are watching, hopefully this weekend, for a chance to return home as firefighters make progress against a threatening California blaze that has turned their thriving resort into a ghost town. Yeah, so, this is all being done on purpose. And like everything else, though, you have a false flag terrorist attack in New Zealand. And who they're going to blame? ISIS with a K, right? New Zealand Prime Minister responds to Islamist terrorist attack by worrying about backlash against Muslims, right? Because you blame political enemies, right? 6 were wounded, leaving 3 in critical condition after Islamic extremists inspired by ISIS with a K went on stabbing rampage at a supermarket in Auckland. Police shot the culprit within 60 seconds of him launching the attack at Countdown store earlier today. So, and here's this piece of shit. She's a real piece of shit too.
Police in New Zealand have shot and killed a man who'd stabbed and
She's a
injured
real
6
terrorist.
people at a mall in Auckland. The country's Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, has described the attacker as a terrorist who was known to New Zealand authorities as an extremist. This is what she had to say about the attack a short time ago.
You know, they try to compare our people to
The terrorist is a Sri Lankan national
Islam.
who arrived in New Zealand in October of 2000.
We think that'll be motivating.
He became a person
Yeah, we
of
just want to
national
knock everybody
security
down, and that'll be
from
very, very
2016.
motivating to get the
We
shot.
have utilised every legal and surveillance power available to us to try and keep people safe from this individual. Many agencies and people were involved.
Well, just make sure you stay home and save lives, right?
By the same
Nobody
thing,
believes your
trying to
fucking
keep
lying
people
ass.
safe.
You
I know there's
can
been questions about this case,
your
and we need to
lying
confront
ass,
each and every one of them.
and your
there will, as a
smiles
matter of
in
course
disguise.
and good practice, be multiple inquiries, including the IPCA and important.
Yeah, shut up. What happened today was despicable. It was hateful. It was wrong. It was carried out by an individual, not a faith, she added. Yeah, and then that whole Christchurch mosque in 2019, which was all bullshit. Yeah, we know how to filter through the bullshit, but nonetheless, though, you know, what are we seeing? More, because they like to call us, they think that we're affiliated with Islam, and they like to call us black identity extremists, which we don't proclaim any of these things. Oh, isn't this nice? California will pay the highest gas prices ever for a Labor Day weekend, which, you know, that these people, they don't care, you know. Hey, last year, you know, it was a joke, right? Headed for the holiday weekend, California are paying the highest price ever per gallon of gas. $4.39 for regular, and the price had remained unchanged over the last week. A year ago, the statewide average was $3.24 a gallon, so there's a big difference now. You know. And then, of course, they're going to be blaming the hurricane. The hurricane forced the brief shutdown of a key oil and gas transporter in the southeast region of the country, operated by Colonial Pipeline. Oh, wait. I thought that hackers shut it down. Isn't that interesting? All connected, isn't it? Florida diner that told Biden supporters to eat elsewhere became so popular it runs out of food. Yeah, exactly, because you gotta be a real piece of shit to embrace this guy, man. I mean, this guy has shown that he wants to put microscopic tags into everyone. The ways, oh, and you should see the campaign against the recall of Newsom. They just lay it out there that, you know, indeed, Larry Elder wants to stop the vaccine mandates and so on. So they just really spell it out for you, who's for the mandates and who isn't, you know. See, that's all done on purpose. That's just far too easy. Just like trying to find a magnet, all too easy. First ones might have had it. Most people with the shots, you ain't gonna get a magnet there. But we're still not that stupid to get it. And this on a side note, you know, you could definitely, you know, we ruled the world quite some time, you know, as Elder Brother Malcolm, you know, goes into it a lot because he has the books, and not to mention, he also teaches martial arts and a lot of other things. So when we ruled the world, well, what do you think yoga and Tai Chi and a whole bunch of the other things come from? We taught them that, you know. Do you think they... No, they're imitators, because that's who Ammon and the rest of the world are, you know, for that matter. Ammon, Moab, and definitely Elam as well. They imitated us, because we taught them how to have peace. And they, of course, they're going to worship their own gods and going to put it into their culture, but nonetheless, though, we're the true ones of Zen and Namaste. Practice yoga for the free outside Honeysuckle Tea House. When you stop to think about the activities most people perform consistently in their daily lives, some of the most obvious actions likely come to mind: sleep, eat, work. While these are the actions that most people are completing on repeat, there are a few other things that most people also do on a daily or at least once a week basis. Some of these things include listening to music, cooking, learning through reading, school, etc. Doing some of creative work, drawing, journalism, writing, etc. And of course, exercising, which, definitely we're all about diet and good exercise, because certainly though, you know that you're not getting the proper nutrients in food anyways, because you got too many of them devils out there destroying food. Yoga is a very unique, gentle form of movement that a lot of people enjoy practicing. If you are someone who wants to give yoga a try, then you might be interested in hearing about this outdoor yoga event happening throughout September in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. So, at the Honeysuckle Tea House thing. Yeah. So that's on a side note, but nonetheless, though, this is what's going on in prophecy. The nation is here to help, Biden tells INA survivors as he heads to storm zone. You believe anything this piece of shit has to say? Well, I certainly don't. But nonetheless, though, this is the report. He's going to tell you to go to FEMA, right? So they can put something in you. You don't even have to go to the gay bar. He's going to put something in you. And it's going to fuck you in the ass. Nope, video doesn't work. Whatever. Not like I really wanted to listen to him anyways. I just read articles. President Jim Crow Biden traveled to New Orleans on Friday to survey the damage caused by Hurricane Ida on the storm, and it remains remnants have claimed more than 60 lives across multiple states. Biden began his wonderful trip. I'm surprised this douchebag ain't even wearing a mask. Oh wait, he doesn't really have to. He just does that for show. He's just oh, there he is. There's that douchebag. I knew we could count on him, right? Because he's going to make sure that masks are mandatory, and they're forever. And here we go. Australia testing Orwellian facial recognition tracking app. So there you go, man. Welcome to 1984, if you hadn't guessed that we're in this, right? Australia is developing an app that uses facial recognition and geolocation data to track its citizens, kind of like House Resolution 6666, in part of the country's draconian efforts to control the Chinese virus, with even the establishment leftist magazine The Atlantic branding the app Orwellian. Yep, 1984. They're the members of 1984, which is metaphor for the New World Order. Welcome to it, beginning of sorrows. Because you know that it'll happen in Babylon as well.